Coming up in this video, I've got 5 very simple cocktails, whether you're at home, whether you're in a pub or whether you're in a bar. So 5 very simple cocktails that you can make up using Bacardi Ginger. So if you want to know, if you want to see them, then make sure you stay tuned. Hey drinks fans, Steve the barman here, and I'm hoping these videos will help you drink, serve and enjoy better quality drinks. That's what I'm all about. So if you like the sound of that, make sure you hit that subscribe button. And if you don't want to miss any of my future videos, make sure you ring the bell as well, because then YouTube will notify you every time I stick a new video live. Question of the video, and you've got to wait right until the end of the video to answer this one as well. But my question of the video in the comments below, I want to know which one of these 5 cocktails coming up is the one that you want to try first. What floats your boat the most? So I'll remind you that question right at the end, but that is today's question of the video. Which of these 5 cocktails coming up do you want to try first? Right, so let's dive into it. If you want to know all about Bacardi Ginger, where it's come from, what it's about, what it tastes like, where you can buy it from, then check out the last video. I'll stick a link in the show notes and maybe up there where it'd be up that side as well. So keep an eye out for that. But this one is the cocktail video. 5 simple serves, actually 6, because we're going to start off with this one. This is the one I mentioned in that video. This is Bacardi Ginger's recommended serve for this. All this is 50 ml of Bacardi Ginger. 50 ml of pressed, 100% pressed and squeezed pineapple juice, and then topped up with your favourite tonic water. There's a wedge of lime in there as well, and that is absolutely delicious. That is my simple serve for that. But I'm going to get into some cocktails for you. Now, the first cocktail is probably the obvious go-to cocktail for any kind of rum-based drink. We are going to make a ginger mojito. Very, very simple. I've got plenty of mojito videos on my channel, so I'm just going to quickly whip through this one just for you. I've got my beautiful glass that you can get from Drink Stuff. This is an amazing glass. I'm going to use this, about 14-ounce glass. Very, very simple, very quick and easy, this one. I've got my lime wedges already pre-cut. I'm going to squeeze them in there. I've got about 6 lime wedges. Okay, so it's about a lime. I might actually just use 5. There we go, 5 lime wedges, that easy. Now, because this is a slightly sweeter rum, okay, it's less alcoholic, slightly sweeter, the sugar, we obviously don't need as much sugar, so I'm purely going 10 ml of sugar. If you haven't watched any of my videos for a while, this is my Mezcla Precision measure. Absolutely love this beast. Let's hold that down to close up. It's got lined increments both sides, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can be super accurate with that. And we were having banter on a Facebook group as well. You can be super accurate with that, and you can be quicker as long as you don't spill it. And I'm the world's messiest bartender, so I don't really care about that. But as I said, 10 ml going in there. All right, 10 ml of just sugar syrup. The third ingredient you want now is your rum, and we're going at 50 ml, a double bubble of your rum in there. Okay, 50 ml. So you've got effectively the juice of 3/4 of a lime. I've used 5 lime wedges because mine are really, really juicy. I've got 10 ml of sugar syrup. I've got 50 ml of my Bacardi Ginger. I want 10 to 12 decent mint leaves now as well. So I'm just going to quickly strip these. It's really hot in here today. My mint is wilting. There we go. Let's just throw them down there. Get rid of that bit. Another couple of mint leaves. Boom, there we go. Right, 10 to 12 mint leaves. Palm your hand, give me a spank. Spank the mints, pop them in there, and then just your soda water or sparkling water, whatever you prefer. Is no right or wrong personally for me. I use sparkling water. There we go. Half fill your glass. No more than that. You don't want any more than that. Just going to take a few chunky cubes of ice. There we go, about 3 or 4 chunky cubes of ice. We're then going to take our long bar spoon, and we're just going to very gently bring the limes and the mint to the top, stirring that through. There we go. See, told you, world's messiest bartender. It's all going everywhere. Oh, that's lovely. And then I'm just going to top up with some crushed ice. There we go. Nice bit of crushed ice, and there should be a nice sprig of mint. Look at that, look, that could be the garnish. there we go. How do you like that? That is drink number one. That is my Bacardi Ginger Mohito. Now I'm trying to get away with from using straws in my cocktails and in these videos, but you know what? With some cocktails you have to use straws. So there we go. That's a straw. This is a biodegradable straws though. Straws are coming on leaps and bounds now. Check out drinkstuff.com. They've got some amazing sort of don't know what they called them. Recyclable straws. They're not plastic or anything like that. They're not biodegradable. Something new, compostable, something like that. Anyway, but yeah, so that's my ginger mojito. Oh, that is beautiful. That is absolutely lovely. The ginger, ginger and mint, that really works well. That is cocktail number one. Cocktail number two, I'm really excited about this one because I have had a play with this. This is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely love this, and this will become evident why I love it in a second. So we are going, we're going in there. I'm going to do a fig and ginger Caipirinha kind of thing. If you use rum in a Caipirinha, it's technically called a Caipirinha, but who cares? We're going to call it a Caipirinha. So ginger and fig Caipirinha. Very, very simple. So what I need is the juice of about sometimes half a lime. Because that's slightly sweeter, I'm going a bit more. So 3/4 of a lime. Basically cut the lime in half, each half into 3 wedges, and then you sort of cube it down. So I'm going about 3/4 of a lime, which will be 9 of these cubes. Okay, going in. I'm just squeezing them in, just for now. So we've got the juice in there. We're going to do a bit more than that to get the lime out in a second. But just for now, I also need some Demerara sugar. I think Demerara works exceptionally well for this. This is from ODK. This is online from the drinkstuff.com. Again, I'll put links in there. This is just Demerara sugar syrup. And I think this works very, very well in this drink as opposed to normal sugar. Because of the sweetness of that, we don't need too much of this. So I'm just going 10 ml again, okay? 10. 10 ml. Lovely, jubbly. Love Demerara sugar syrup. Rum and Demerara. Oh, amazing. So just leave that there to one side with that. Right, what I need to do now is muddle the limes, get a zestiness. I don't muddle my mojitos, but I definitely muddle the caipirinhas and that kind of thing. So I've got my muddler. Just very, very gently, I'm just going to juice down all the limes, get all the zest. Now, this cocktail is traditionally a Brazilian thing with cachaça. Cachaças are kind of a raw Brazilian rum, essentially, but a lot less refined than Caribbean rums. So it comes from there. Now, as you can see, I've got all that juice out of the limes there. That is absolutely amazing. So we need to get into making the cocktail now. Fig, where does the fig come from? So this is my homemade fig liqueur. I did start buying it, and then I actually don't use it that often. So there's no point in me going to all that expense to buy in fig liqueurs because people are put off, but it's a love or hate thing. So I make mine my own. All I've done with this is got a bag of decent dried figs from a supermarket. I've got one of my Kilner jars. I've got a bit of Spanish brandy going on and a bit of dark golden rum going on there. Now, caveat, the rum that I have used for this is a bit of Mount Gay. So kind of rum, brandy, just figs, tiny bit of sugar just to sweeten it up at the end. Left for, this was actually 10 days. That's how much, that's because the figs are, they haven't got as much fruit coming out as some of the softer fruits or anything like that. So about 10 days. But this is absolutely beautiful. 15 ml, 1.5. There you go. And because you infuse that yourself, that should last for ages and ages and ages if you keep it in the dark. Maybe refrigerate it if you want, but because of the sugar, because of the alcohol in there, that should keep for quite a long while. So that's my homemade fig liqueur. Then the final ingredient for this is obviously the Bacardi Ginger. And we're going 50 ml. I did originally think 60 ml would be needed, but I think 50 ml works perfectly well in there. So 50 ml. So that is all the ingredients. All we need to do now is finish it up. And this is crushed ice. Crushed ice goes in there. I'm just going to, just that much or so, just for now. We're kind of just churning it, mixing that well, chilling it down. Oh, that is beautiful. And to top it up with even more crushed ice. You really don't need to do too much with this at all. You could shake it if you want to, but the Caipirinhas are just all about that sort of build and serve. That, again, is absolutely amazing. Again, getting away from straws, sip straw, you know, it's crushed ice. You're going to have to use that. There we go. Pop that in. Garnish-wise, you could garnish that with a bit of mint, a lime wheel, whatever you fancy. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to leave that like that. I might stick a garnish on there for the photo. Oh, that's amazing. Absolutely love that. So that is my fig and ginger Caipirinha. Cocktail number 3, I haven't really got a name for this as such yet. This is you could kind of call it ginger and honey daiquiri if you like. It's kind of a flip on a simple bee's knees cocktail. So I'm just going to show you very quickly how to make this up. So this cocktail is going to get made in a martini glass or a coupe glass. So I'm just going to chill this down, get some crushed ice in there, set that to one side. Need that in a second. Now this cocktail is going to get shaken, so I'm going to use my cocktail shaker there. Very, very simple, okay? Very simple, this one. 50 ml, 50 of your Bacardi Ginger, okay? You can make this at home so easily. This one's really, really easy. I say it's essentially a daiquiri. Okay. Second ingredient is lime juice. I've mentioned this before. Again, this is going back to ODK. Yes, whenever you can use fresh lime juice, but fresh right there and then. If you're squeezing lime juice, in my opinion, for service in 2 or 3 hours time, for me, the lime juice just goes off that. It's not going to go off to the as in you can't use it. The taste is going to be completely different to as it is fresh right there and then. So I love using these guys. This is ODK, it's pure lime juice. We're going for the lemon juice in a second as well. Once open, they'll keep for at least a month once open. Don't need to be refrigerated or anything like that. And they are 100% lime juices. 10 ml, 10 of lime juice in there. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with the lemon juice. So 10 ml of lemon juice. There we go. So 50 ml of ginger, 10 ml lime, 10 ml lemon. Then the final ingredient you want is your honey. Now again, I've just got my local supermarket honey. I need about a bar spoon of this. Just nice runny honey. Just going to sit that in there. Give that a little stir. There we go. And the good thing with using a bar spoon and the honey, especially if you're making this at home, if you love your honey, you can just do that. Amazing. Oh, that tastes lovely. Right, so what we need to do now is shake the cocktail. So I'm just going to top this up with some ice. There we go. Lots of ice in there. Take the other half, pop it on there. And you're just going to shake this for about 10 to 12 seconds, all right? So you can see that's nice and cold. Look at that. There's such a lovely cold frosting on there, properly ready to go. Of course, see the steam coming off there, or the ice chills, whatever you want to call it. Right, pop that to one side. Then, martini glass. Let's just get rid of the crushed ice. So there, that's nicely chilling. You can, I don't tend to bother with my daiquiri so much. You can double strain this if you want. There's no right or wrong. I'm just going to single strain. There you go. Don't need to fill the martini glass up too full. I only fill them up when I've got like a froth, like a porn star martini, when you've got a nice layer of froth, so you're not going to get spillage. That is just about perfect. And then just to garnish, going back to the 80s with a lime wheel. There we go. Now, as I say, that is kind of my honey and ginger daiquiri, flip on a bee's knees, whatever you want to call it. I have to tell you, that is so refreshing. That is so lovely, especially this day like this where it's lovely, it's sunny, boiling hot outside. That is amazing. The honey, the ginger. Cheers. So cocktail number 4. This one I really love. This is amazing. This is a pear and ginger daiquiri as well. So very similar to that. I'm going to use a very different glass. Massive thank you to Drink Stuff as well. I've been wanting these for ages. It's a lovely Nick and Nora glass. These are lovely, really, really love these. So we're just going to chill this down. There we go, bit of crushed ice in there. Lot less liquid can fit in them compared to them, but these are beautiful glasses. Love this. So pear and ginger daiquiri. Very, very simple. Again, going to make it in a shaker. We're going with 50 ml of Bacardi Ginger, 50. There we go. Then the next ingredient you want is your lime juice. So this is what I've just used a second ago. This is ODK's lime juice. I just want 15 ml, okay? 1.5 of lime juice in there. Then we want a bit of sugar. And I'm going to go back to, I did toy out, I played with both. I prefer Demerara with this. So this is ODK's Demerara sugar. I think this works very, very well. 10 ml of Demerara sugar. Okay, now the pear. Where are we getting the pear from? I've tried this with two things. I've got a bottle of Pear liqueur, which was really, really lovely. And I think that'll probably work a lot better in higher end bars and that kind of thing. However, if you're at home and pubs and that, I think this product will be better, and if it's what I prefer, I'm guaranteeing it's probably what a lot of people will prefer as well. So big shouts out to ODK in a lot of these videos. You can get these all from Drink Stuff. This is pear puree. Again, essentially long life puree. I don't even know when the use by date on this is 2023, but once opened, once capped, I think you've got about 3 months or a month in high heat to use them. But these are just essentially squeezy bottles with a cap. Just give it a little shake. Okay, no need to decant at all. And I just want 25 ml of pear juice, okay? 25. So just to quickly recap, 50 ml of the ginger, 25 ml of the pear, and then I've got 15 ml of lime juice and 10 ml of the Demerara sugar. All these products, look at them all. This is all ODK. It's an ODK fest. My friend Dave's going to love me for that. There we go. Links where you can get them from on Drink Stuff. Right, the thing we need to do now is just shake up this cocktail. So again, just need to ice this down. And then we're just going to shake for about 12 seconds again. Pop that on. There we go. Shake for about 12 seconds. Right, we are there. Can you see that? They're properly nice and frozen in there. Look at that ice. Woohoo! See that? Right, pop that to one side. Get rid of the crushed ice out of there. Now, because this is a Nick and Nora glass, I am going to double strain this, or fine strain. So I'm just going to use that and that. And we're just going to double strain. And that is your pear and ginger daiquiri. Perfect, look at that. Again, garnish wise, I'll sort of garnish out for the photo, for the thumbnail of this, but you know, just to drink, I'm not going to bother. Wow. Again, the ginger of that is not a strong punchy drink because it's a lower ABV product, but the ginger, the pear, wow. That is pear and ginger, that is lovely. Absolutely amazing. Right, and then the fifth and final cocktail with the Bacardi Ginger. This is quite a cool one as well. This is a simple flip on a Cosmopolitan, a ginger Cosmo, if you want to call it that. So we are going in a martini glass. Again, I'm going to use a martini instead of like a coupe glass for this. So there we go. We're just going to ice that up, chill it down, leave that to one side. Very, very simple. 50 ml of Bacardi Ginger. So much like a traditional Cosmopolitan, swapping that out for, or swapping the vodka out for that. Okay, so 50. I'm going to go 15 ml of lime juice. 15. There we go. Then you need your orange liqueur. I sometimes, when I'm on events, I might use triple sec. I might use dry orange curacao because that's actually really, really nice. But as I've got some lying around here, I've just got a little bottle of Cointreau. So I'm going 15 ml of Cointreau, 15. There we go, 15 ml of Cointreau. And then the last ingredient, as with any Cosmopolitan, is the cranberry juice. It's just supermarket owned. It's their fresh sort of cranberry juice. They're really lovely, these. I'll go through a lot of these from Tesco's. Just going 50 ml, okay? 50 ml, and that's all you want. So a quick recap, 50, 50, 15, 15, 15, 15, 50, 50. That simple, okay? Really that simple. We're just going to shake it. So again, shake it for about 10 to 12 seconds. There we go. So that's nice and chilled down. There we go. Just get rid of that. Pop that to one side. Get rid of your crushed ice out of your martini glass. Again, Cosmopolitan. I'm going to fine strain, double strain this. There we go. Bit left in the shaker for me. I'm used to that size martini glass. I haven't used that little one for ages. Oh, there we go. Then just to garnish, orange zest. Just going to squeeze that over there. Get rid of the oils. And there you go. Cosmopolitans should be nice and pink in colour, not these vibrant reds. That means you've got too much cranberry juice in there. It's essentially a bit of cranberry juice with base spirit. Oh, cranberry ginger. Again, that works a treat. There you have it. These are my 5 recommended cocktails with Bacardi Ginger. Let's say get that online, links in the show notes, get it in bigger supermarkets, anywhere between sort of £10.50 I pay for that, and £15 a bottle. Ginger Mohito, a fig and ginger Caipirinha, a flip on a bee's knees, a honey and ginger daiquiri. This is my beautiful, lovely pear and ginger daiquiri. And then I've got a ginger Cosmopolitan right at the end. So I remind you of the question of the video. Which of these 5 drinks would you like to most try? Which one are you going to make them for yourselves at home? Which one are you going to make first? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you ring the bell to get notifications the next time I upload a new video. I've been Steve the Barman. I will catch you really soon.